Okay, time for more of the, I almost said the dreaded Season 1 of TNG. We're up to episode 10, but I am excited for this a little bit because it's called Hide and Q, so I think I'm pretty safe to assume that Q is back, which is awesome because he's been absent since the first episode, and I've been not necessarily waiting, but I've been sort of anticipating his return because I know he's a major player in this show and in the first season too. So he's back, I assume. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of stupid, fun antics with him. I'm sure the Enterprise crew is going to be rolling their eyes at him, but let's just wait and find out and get into it.
An accidental explosion has devastated a mining operation there.
Include a burn unit with each kit.
Additional information, the number of colonists at the site is 504.
That's a lot of casualties. Oh, this shit again.
Deflectors absent.
Picard's already fucking sick of his shit. We're only on episode 10.
I thought by now that you would have scampered back to your own little star system.
That's badass. Worf.
The Q has studied our recent contact,
Is that his actual form?
including perhaps the realization of your most impossible dream. My business with you takes precedence.
Of course it does, Q.
Then perhaps something more familiar.
Come on, show yourself, John. There he is.
Q at your service. An untimely visit from Q.
Get used to it.
Neither am I an omnipotent servant, Captain. But you accepted me as such.
Ah. Guess that's what that was, now Deborah's servant.
No, Lieutenant Wolf, you might have learned an interesting lesson. Macrohead. With a micro brain. You said, "Is human values oh, Count Picard, why do you distrust me so?"
Maybe they're your last encounter? Counter at Farpoint?
You again seized my vessel, and that angered you, did it? Seized my vessel, seized my vessel. You interfere with our far-flight mission. But you, Riker, and I remember you well.
Oh, the music's getting dramatic.
We don't have time for these games.
Wow, that set looks horrible.
Considering the power demonstrated by Q the last time,
Could be anywhere.
anywhere,
Yep.
do with anything, is imaginative.
Don't get excited, Riker.
Security?
Did everybody get taken? Did Q seal him on the bridge? Cut off communications?
Sir, over there.
Join us, Riker. A good game needs rules.
Look at that outfit. Napoleon. What the hell is he drinking? Lemonade?
Incredible. I was just thinking about an old-fashioned lemonade.
Wow. It's freaking awful that I knew what that was.
This is the dressing for a game that we will play. Now, games require rules and rewards and dangers and familiar settings, that sort of thing.
And a marshal outranks even an admiral.
Well, do you think I would go from a Starfleet admiral to anything else?
Of course you wouldn't.
Stop enjoying this, Riker.
If we must play a game, what would we win?
The greatest possible future that you could imagine. Can any of you stay alive?
If your game is fair, we will.
It won't be.
Gone too far.
Game penalty!
Tasha is far too forthright.
She's in a penalty box, where she will remain unharmed unless one of you merits a penalty.
Poor Picard is so bored. No crew. No one to order around.
What is everyone else?
Down on some planet.
Some planet. What are you doing here?
Well,
You fucked up.
Q's penalty box. It sounds strange, but it definitely isn't.
It doesn't really sound strange when you're talking about Q. Nothing sounds strange when you're talking about Q.
It is so frustrating to be controlled like this.
one is in the penalty box, tears are permitted.
There you go, Captain. Be comforting.
Oh, if you weren't a captain.
Consorting with lower-ranked females, Captain? Especially ones...
This really, Tasha, that's what you're going to say in response to that?
Penalty... over.
A Marshal of France.
Oh yeah, of course he's going to recognize it.
So you're taking on Riker this time. Excellent. He'll defeat you just as I did.
I don't know, Riker could be much more easily tempted than you can, Picard.
You've already lost, Picard. Riker will be offered something impossible to refuse.
Good. He sees them.
So they're spectating now? Worf's up first. What the hell is that? A pig?
All the galaxy is a stage.
World, not galaxy. All the world's a stage.
Oh, you know that one.
I see us one day becoming that, Q. Is it that which concerns you?
Just one of our hand phasers could finish off an entire regiment.
Except for one thing. It hardly sounds like Q to give us an advantage like that.
Yeah. Ain't no phasers working here, pals. Or not, I was wrong.
Data, if you've got a theory about what's happening...
What the
Think
fuck?
fast, Commander Riker.
Oh, well, there ain't muskets.
Those aren't muskets.
Send them the same way I do. I've given you the power. Do you understand?
He's gonna make him a Q. Oh, he's going power mad.
With me.
The joke is you.
Strange gratitude.
You want something from us. Desperately, what is it?
He wants you, Riker.
We saw you as savages only. We discovered instead that you are unusual creatures. Yes, the human compulsion. And unfortunately for us, it is a power which will grow stronger century after century, eon.
So they're afraid of the humans. They really are.
Have you any idea how far we'll advance?
Perhaps in the future that you cannot yet conceive. Even beyond us. That's why we've selected you, Riker, to become part of the Q. So that you can bring to us this human need and hunger, that we may better understand it.
Oh gosh. Oh, Picard's here this time.
Come on, not again.
Uh-oh.
My phaser's gone. Are you armed?
No.
She could have seen if he was armed.
Look out! Wesley!
But she's gonna get it too.
Wesley! No! Damn it! Damn it!
Save him. I was gonna say, save him, Riker.
You did that. And that's not all.
Oh gosh. He fell for it. Look at him standing there all smug.
Only the Q can do that.
Exactly.
They need our help. Aboard the Enterprise, First Officer William.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the rescue mission they're on.
This is a subject far out of my experience.
Riker can just do this, and all those casualties would be sorted.
If you're going to refuse his offer, you must not allow yourself to use this power again. It's too great a temptation for us at our present stage of development.
You have my word.
There's somebody under here.
Go to the rescue data.
It's too late. She's dead.
Yeah. Don't do it, Riker. Don't bring her back. Don't do it.
Sir, if indeed you have the power of Q,
No, Data, why would you tell him to do it?
I should have never made that agreement with you. I could have saved that child.
You were right not to try. As soon as we are secure of this rescue operation, I'll discuss all of this new power.
Going right to his head.
Knowing the decision you face, I've permitted you this gathering.
Of course, Jean-Luc. Everyone still looks uncomfortable.
Perhaps they're all remembering that old saying, power corrupts.
Using the power of Q to save her may not have been wrong. No more than it was wrong to save the rest of you from those soldier things.
Really, if Q hadn't intervened, they would have been able to rescue her probably, so.
We have a quality of growth which they admire.
Or fear.
Are these truly your friends, brother?
Oh Lord, what's this now? He's a monk.
He's nothing but a flim-flam, man. He's been that ever since we met him at Farpoint. Flim-flam.
Flim-flam?
You have the power to leave each one of them with a gift proving your affection.
Have your favorite wish, my young friend.
Oh my gosh, that's his wish.
Wes. Not bad.
It's not what Will Wheaton looks like now.
No. No, sir. It might be real to Q. Perhaps even you, sir. But it would never be so to me.
Okay, you can let Geordi see, obviously. The music is so dramatic. Decline it, Geordi.
I don't think so, sir. Price is a little too high for me.
That was cool. I don't like where this is going. Man, Klingon sex is rough.
Is this your idea of sex?
This is sex.
This is sex.
It's too soon for this.
God, they dubbed him with Will Wheaton.
I just want to get there on my own. Honest.
Sounds like they lowered the pitch of his voice.
I feel like such an idiot.
Quite right, so you should. I'm sure your fellow Q remember that you agreed never to trouble our species again, just as they're aware that you failed to tempt a human to join you. No, if I could just do...
Yes, punish him.
No coordinates laid in, number one.
Yes, sir. You have my coordinates, LaForge.
Okay, well, that was another one of those episodes that's just stupid fun. Q is such a ridiculous character, but he's just so entertaining. John Delancey's so fun as Q. And he had a little bit less of an edge than he did in the Farpoint episode. He's a little bit more, because he said that he was becoming a bit more accepting of humanity, a little bit because he was intrigued by them and the Q as a whole were. So that was fun. The whole trial that he put them on with the Napoleonic pig people, that was stupid, but I liked Riker's arc in this. I liked that when he got the power, he was still very much himself, but you could slowly, it was pretty obvious, but he was slowly creeping into this sort of more power-mad sort of state. And, his attitude and his personality was sort of changing. That was fun. But Picard saw through it the whole time. He wasn't falling for it for 1 minute. The thing at the end where he made Wesley older and gave Geordi his sight back and gave Worf a woman to have sex with. I mean, that was just ridiculous. The whole episode was, actually. But it was just fun. It was more fun than last week's episode, which was a bit more about a character study. I don't know if you'd even call it that, but it was... I'd rather have Q than the Ferengi any day as the main sort of villains of the episode. But looks like Q got punished at the end. It's about time. But I'm always, from now on, I'm going to be looking forward to Q because I know I'm always going to expect a more fun episode. I mean, Farpoint was, they're putting them on trial and it was a bit more they tried to be pretty serious with the post-atomic horror and stuff, but I did feel like Q was the most menacing in that episode, and here he's sort of gearing a bit more towards what I think he becomes a bit more malevolent. I know he becomes a bit more malevolent, where he's just sort of pissing everybody off and just annoying everybody, but he's not really putting anybody at risk, because here he is, consistently. Yeah. Stupid fun. Riker as a Q. Fun little gag for one episode. And I like, well, I was going to say I like, but the thing with Tasha in the penalty box, and that was, I guess, our sort of tension was that she was going to be killed. That didn't last very long. And there was that weird line with her, "Oh, Picard, if you weren't a captain," that was kind of creepy. But yeah, the highlights were definitely Q and Riker and Picard. Nothing surprising there. So, fun episode. Not much more than that. Looking forward to next week's, I guess. Until then, thanks for watching.